William still grieved over Princess Diana, break his heart reminiscent of the infamous BBC interview. Prince William is still furious over how Princess Diana was duped into taking part in the historic Panorama interview with Martin Bashir, it has been claimed. The Duke of Cambridge is still angry at how Mr. Bashir tricked the late Princess of Wales into sitting down for an interview in 1995, according to an insider. However, the insider added, Prince William is enough media-savvy not to hold the current BBC to account for mistakes made more than 2 decades ago. His anger was palpable, but he went away and did his research and placed the issues in their true historical context. While he is still furious about the way in which his mother was duped, he is not going to hold our national broadcaster to account for something that happened a quarter of a century ago. Princess Diana spoke to Mr. Bashir during a special Panorama program in November 1995, 3 years after separating from Prince Charles. During the bombshell interview, the Princess of Wales famously said there were 3 people in her marriage, hinting at the Prince of Wales's extramarital relationship with then Camilla Parker Bowles. Charles and Diana finalized their divorce in August 1996, only a few months after the interview was aired. In a blistering statement read by Prince William in May last year after the publication of the results of the Lord Dyson independent inquiry into how Mr. Bashir obtained his interview with Princess Diana, the Duke said the interview made a major contribution to making my parents' relationship worse. Branding Mr. Bashir a rogue reporter, the Duke also said, "What saddens me most, is that if the BBC had properly investigated the complaints and concerns first raised in 1995, my mother would have known that she had been deceived. She was failed not just by a rogue reporter, but by leaders at the BBC who looked the other way rather than asking the tough questions." The Dyson inquiry found that Mr. Bashir breached BBC rules by mocking up fake bank statements. With these fake documents falsely suggesting individuals were being paid to keep the Princess of Wales under surveillance, the report stated the journalist deceived Princess Diana's brother, Earl Spencer, into being introduced to his sister. Mr. Bashir said creating false documents was a stupid thing to do and regretted it, but had no bearing on Diana's decision to be interviewed. A note written by Diana and included in the Lord Dyson report stated she had no regrets about the broadcast and she had not been shown any fake documents. Prince William said that, in his view, the deceitful way the interview was obtained substantially influenced what my mother said in response to Mr. Bashir. The future king also stated the interview had no legitimacy and should never be aired again. Following the inquiry, the BBC reportedly wrote apologies to the Dukes of Sussex and Cambridge, Prince Charles and Earl Spencer. A few months after the publication of the Lord Dyson report, Prince William was reportedly left upset by another BBC programme, a 2-part documentary titled The Princes and the Press. The Duke of Cambridge was only a teenager when he lost his mother, but in the decades since her death, he's done his best to keep her memory alive and carry on her legacy. As we prepare to celebrate William's 40th birthday, let's take a look at how Diana, Princess of Wales, has always been an influence on her eldest son. In a 2017 documentary marking the 20th anniversary of her death, William said that he and his brother felt compelled to talk about Diana because they feel we at least owe her 20 years on to stand up for her name and remind everybody of the character and person that she was. Do our duties as sons in protecting her. William also revealed that there aren't many days that go by where he doesn't think of his mother, either sadly or positively. I have a smile every now and again when someone says something and I think, that's exactly what she would have said, or, she would have enjoyed that comment. They always live with you, people you lose. My mother lives with me every day.